Welcome into the Extra Point, presented by Corner Pub in Brentwood on 710 Old Hickory Boulevard. For Nashville's best meat and 3 craft beers and more, the neighborhood meets at the corner. And Zach, we all know in the SEC that Alabama is the best team and Georgia is the second best team. Those two teams have not lost a game. But I'll ask you, which non-undefeated SEC team do you like the best?
I'm going to have to go with the Bayou Bengals.
Okay.
I am not so sold on Ed Orgeron, but his team's pretty damn good. And so is Darius Geis. I think that they've caught their stride after the absolute terrible loss to Troy on homecoming. They lost to Mississippi State early in the season, but they have a chance to backdoor their way in to an SEC championship. Why? They're going into a bye week, and then they have Alabama. So I think that game's always good, or historically is always good.
You're right.
I like the running game and the defense of LSU because that's what I believe really wins. Running game and defense. You know what the two undefeated teams have? Running games and defense. Georgia and Alabama. I'm going to go LSU over a Texas A&M team that I question because it's Kevin Sumlin, and an Auburn team that was beat by LSU.
Yeah, that's not bad logic there. I think those three teams are who we're having this conversation between. I'm actually going to go with Texas A&M. And I'm surprising myself that I'm doing this.
I'm surprised myself.
Again, John Chavis is doing better and better work with Texas A&M's defense each and every year that he's been the defensive coordinator. I think Kevin Sumlin has found something in Kellen Mond. And the running game is good enough with their two-headed beasts of running backs there. And Christian Kirk is making plays everywhere, and that's helping Kellen Mond. The two losses that A&M has, again, all three of these teams, A&M, LSU, and Auburn, only have one conference loss. They've all lost games outside of conference. And the UCLA loss in week 1 for Texas A&M after leading by 30 at halftime was a terrible collapse, and you have to hold that against Texas A&M. But all A&M has done since that game is played well. I mean, they only lost to Alabama by single-digit points, which not a lot of teams can say this. I don't think LSU can hang as tight with Alabama as A&M did, so that's why I take the Aggies.
I just don't think the Aggies are as reliable. Historically, they crumble down the stretch. And Kevin Sumlin's going to have to prove himself, and I do like Mond, but I don't think that they do that. They don't tend to do that. They don't tend to surprise you and all of a sudden go on this unbelievable streak to close out the season. They usually go on a losing streak.
But I like Kellen Mond. I think Kellen Mond, as long as he stays healthy, will continue to get better as the season progresses. Last year, A&M fell apart when Trevor Knight, its quarterback then, went down and was done, and that's why A&M didn't have a backup quarterback plan after that.
You take Mond, I'll take Darius Geis, and the field will be taken by Gus Malzahn and company.
Darius Geis is pretty good too. All right, that's today's Extra Point presented by Corner Pub in Brentwood on A to Z Sports Nashville.com.